You can't stay the same. You can't stay the same. No, you can't stay the same. What's really in your heart? Let's talk about change. You can't stay the same. No, you can't stay the same. Tea with tea in hand. Let us take you by the hand. Conversation, healing. Let's have a change of heart. Let's talk about change. Yeah, let's talk about change. You won't be the same. Let's talk about change. Yeah, let's talk about change. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Do you wanna change? You can't stay the same. You can't stay the same. No, you can't stay the same. What's really in your heart? Let's talk about change. You can't stay the same. No, you can't stay the same. Tea with tea in hand. Let us take you by the hand. Conversation, healing. Let's have a change of heart. Let's talk about change. Yeah, let's talk about change. You won't be the same. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Do you wanna change? You can't stay the same. You can't stay the same. No, you can't stay the same. What's really in your heart? Let's talk about change. You can't stay the same. No, you can't stay the same. Tea with tea in hand. Let us take you by the hand. Conversation, healing. Let's have a change of heart. Let's talk about change. Yeah, let's talk about change. You won't be the same. Let's talk about change. Yeah, let's talk about change.
Hey everybody.
Good evening, everyone.
How y'all doing?
Welcome to Tea and Can Show this evening. How's everyone doing tonight?
Hi. If you in, say hi so we know who's watching. I think we lost some people, but
Yes, say hi. We have an interesting topic tonight. Our topic is, does being content bring true happiness? Does being content bring true happiness? A very interesting topic we're going to talk about tonight.
I thought it was contentment.
Does being content bring true?
Does contentment bring true happiness?
Okay, well, does contentment?
But how y'all doing, guys? Like, it's hot outside.
Yes.
How are you doing?
Yes.
We're drinking water today
because it's too hot.
It's too hot for some tea. We got this good old H2O with little ice cubes in there.
Yes.
If you're watching, just say hey so we know who you are. Okay.
Yeah,
we love you guys' feedback. We love you guys' engagement. That's why we like to do it on this platform so we can dialogue together. Because we can also just talk with one another. But however, we love when you guys join in. Okay?
We really do. We want you all to join us.
So we hope everyone is doing amazing on this amazing Saturday. It feels good outside. So we're just gonna dive into our topic.
Yes. So again, our topic of discussion is, does being contentment, but the way I've got the system. Does contentment bring
true happiness?
Right. So I should have X'd out the being. Sorry about that. But does contentment bring true happiness? So the first thing, you know what we always do, we always break it down and give you some type of definition. So we know exactly what we're talking about, right? So what is the definition of content? Okay. which is simple, real simple definition, a state of happiness and satisfaction. A state of happiness and satisfaction. Contentment, I did look that up. Contentment means to be satisfied and or pleased. So contentment means to be satisfied and or pleased. Mm-hmm. So let's talk about, how do we know when we are content?
Okay, so within the definition, how do we know when we content? You're satisfied.
Oh, we
right?
have a visitor. Hey, Donna, how you doing?
Hey, you have a visitor.
Yeah, I have a visitor.
Welcome. So the first one is pretty much in the definition. You know you're content because you're satisfied, right? So you are okay with whatever's going on, whatever you're doing. Your state of mind is okay in that moment or in this whatever process you're in. Yes. You're satisfied.
Yes.
Satisfied is like, I could just think of okay. Like you're okay. It's not great. It's not amazing. You all right. It's all right. Right?
Yeah. I'm okay. Yeah. That's what it means. Exactly. We got a couple more people. Those of you that's coming in tonight, can you just say hey, say hi to us and let us know who you are.
How do you guys know when you're content? Put that in there so we can read those off.
Yeah. How do you know when you're content?
The other one is not envious, right? So usually people who are envious are always comparing what they have and don't have, or what they have achieved or not with someone else. If they appear to have what they are desiring to achieve, then they become envious, right?
Yeah,
so I can be envious of Pretty T. That ain't your name on here. I'm sorry. T, because she can modulate to the third heavens. Can only give you a two level. She can go all the way up to the fourth heaven.
She talking about my
so son. I can be envious of her because I cannot do that, right? I'm comparing myself with her.
Hey, Lorraine. I know I'm content when I have peace, some source or kind of peace. Yes.
That's good.
Yeah. Yeah, that's good. I didn't, that's a really good word, peace. I didn't find that in any of our definitions, but being content is you will have some sort of peace. Yeah. And I like your definition of envy. It's usually people that are not content, always trying to compare themselves, see what others have, and compare themselves with that, and then they want to have what they have, and then people start getting envious and start trying to figure out how they're gonna get what you got, and all this other kind of stuff. Just a whole bunch of emotions and unnecessary stuff. That's too much.
Because if you just know what you skillful at, stick with that, stay in your lane.
Stay in your lane.
Won't be no envious, right?
Won't be envious, right?
All right.
So we're talking about how do you know when you are content?
Yes.
So that's what we're going to. So I'm going to talk about humility.
Sure.
So a person that is content, we always have some type of pride in, what we do and things that we accomplish, but there is a certain level of pride. They're not prideful. They have a sense of humility. So when you are content, you're humble about your things, about the things you do have, about sharing things with others. People come and ask you, well, how did you achieve that? You don't mind sharing, and you're not trying to keep everything. You're not selfish, so you have a sense of humility.
That's good.
Yeah,
that's good. As you guys come in, say hi so we know who's watching. The topic is, does being content bring true happiness, or does contentment bring true happiness?
Yes.
She did it the other way around. That's good, right? So right now we're talking about how do you know when you are content? Don't do that. So the next one is discipline.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
That's a good one. I didn't put that down.
You didn't put that down. I put that down.
Let us know what that means.
So discipline is a person that's not all over the place. They're focused. They have goals. And they're not easily sidetracked.
That's good.
Meaning if something happens, say for instance, you doing something and I see you doing it, but I want to do it too, but I'm not sidetracked because I'm not trying to get what you got and I'm not trying to do what you're doing. I'm disciplined in what I'm doing because I know eventually I'm going to get where you got.
That's good.
Or get where you're getting.
Or get where I'm at.
Get what, yeah.
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 We know.
We
Y'all
know
know.
what you're talking about.
Listen, this show is never fun if we're not tired. That's a requirement.
Right.
So we always be sleepy. We be tired.
We're tired.
So we got degrees, but sometimes our language don't. You know what I'm saying?
So a person that's content is disciplined. They're focused and they're not thrown off by what somebody else is doing or what somebody else got or who they see on social media, and knowing that they may be trying to get to the same place, but they're focused and saying, you know what, that's good, but I'm going to get there eventually, and they're disciplined. Yes.
Hey, Ray Love Harris.
Hey.
That's your friend?
I don't know.
But we say hey to you.
Hey.
Thank you for joining us.
Thank you.
You can do that.
Okay, so I can do. So the next one is, what do you mean? I could do that.
Cause you did. You can go.
Yeah, you go do this one. Okay, so the next one is abhorrence of greed and corruption. So a person that's content is not greedy, and they're not trying to get things illegally or be corrupt or be wrong trying to get it. So I'm trying to think of some examples. So I see you got a new car.
Don't tell my business.
So anyway, you got a new car.
Yeah.
So I'm not able to quite be able to get it right now. So you got your brand new car. You had a nice little down payment because you shared it with me, right? So I decide I'm going to do a crook and sinker, or try to get it. Rob Peter to play Paul and trying to come up with my down payment so I can get a car. But I'm not able to keep my payments up. I'm not able to get my car insurance on it. I'm not able to keep up the maintenance and everything on it. But I'm going to try to, and I do things the wrong way. I'm very, and I'm being greedy trying to do it, and I'm doing it the wrong way. I might do something illegal trying to get it. So a person that's content don't do all of that. It's just too much extra, right?
That's good.
Yeah. So what did I say? Not always desiring and wanting more. Nothing is enough. You're never content or fulfilled, and no one is enough and or can fulfill all your desires. You will do anything to get what you want, even if it's illegal.
That's interesting.
But that's the person that is not content. A person that is content don't have all this drama. You want to do the last one? Or that is the last one?
That is the last one.
Yes.
So
let's
what is the rehash it? Sure.
Satisfied. They're not envious. They're humble. They're disciplined. They're not greedy or corrupt to get things the wrong way, because they're not greedy and they're not selfish.
That's good.
Okay.
So let's go to what is the definition of happiness.
Yes, so we talked about content. So let's talk about happiness, because we're trying to figure out, does contentment bring true happiness,
right?
Right.
Happiness is that feeling that comes over you when you know life is good and you can't help but smile. Happiness is a sense of well-being, joy, or contentment. Did they put contentment in the definition of happiness?
They did.
When people are successful or safe or lucky, we don't really like to say lucky.
We're not saying lucky or blessed. Yeah.
They feel happiness,
Hey,
right?
Patricia.
Hey.
Say hi to us, Patricia.
So that's the definition. I'll read it again. Happiness is that feeling that comes over you when you know life is good and you can't help but smile.
Right.
Happiness is a sense of well-being, joy, or contentment. When people are successful or safe, feel blessed, they feel happiness, right?
Yes.
So shall we continue?
Yeah.
Why does happiness matter?
It's important.
Is it? Is it important, you guys?
I think it is.
Is happiness important to you?
Yeah, tell us. Do you think happiness is important to you? Is it important to you to be happy?
We know it's hot, y'all, but y'all dry today. Come on with these comments. What's that? Come on, talk to us.
Yes, come on, communicate. With
Does
us.
happiness matter? T said yes. I say yes, it does.
Yes. Yes.
Okay. Happiness has always been linked to better decision making and improved creativity.
Yes. Let's talk about that. So when you're happy, you tend to make better choices. You tend to make better decisions in your life.
This is true.
You tend to be more creative, be more inventive, try new things because you're happy. You got all of this wonderful feeling of happiness going on the inside of you. You know, it could be because of relationship. You got some more extra money. You got a job. You got a car. You got all these material things. So they make you feel really happy and you're just blossoming all over the place. And you can make better decisions and choices.
I think that's good. Life. Because when you're not happy, you're upset or you're worrying.
Yeah.
You're depressed.
You don't make the decisions.
High anxiety.
Yeah.
You're trying to make stuff work and it's not working. You don't have enough time to kind of enjoy or even take time to be creative, right?
Correct.
So yes, I think that's definitely a great thing. So rather than success being the key to happiness, research shows that happiness could in fact be the key to success.
Yeah. Yeah. So if you're happy, then you tend to want to get out and explore and try new things.
Right. Research. Take your time. Figure it out.
Come on, see.
Make a list.
See,
not just jump on in there,
exactly.
Right? I think that's good.
You're more focused because you're happy.
That's good.
Yeah.
But it doesn't just help us function better.
No, it don't.
Happiness also brings substantial benefits to society as a whole.
Oh, Patricia said when you're happy, you're more productive. True.
This is true.
That's true. Productive is a good word. That's the word I was looking for. You're more productive. You're more you try to do more things that you have the desire to do, or you have this, unction to want to reach some more goals. Yeah, you're more productive.
That's good.
Yeah. And you are more productive when you're able to achieve things and be more productive and move forward, you add to society, so to speak. Positively.
To your job, to your church, to your family. You're definitely being productive in whatever area you are.
Yeah.
Doing daily.
So happiness is important.
It is.
And actually it's an emotion.
It is an emotion.
It's an emotion.
Yeah, because it can turn on.
It can turn on.
And then it can turn off.
It can turn off.
This is true.
Which we haven't got there.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Okay, but it is completely different from contentment. And we're going to talk about that.
Yet. Okay, so is happiness the most important thing to achieve in life, you think? We'll give you a moment.
Is happiness the most important thing to you to achieve? Anybody? We got a few people out there. Can you just comment?
What you say? Do you think happiness
is happiness very important to you? That you feel like that's the most one of your primary goals that you have to achieve? Is there anyone that think that? Oh, we got a few. We got a few viewers.
Wrong answers, you guys.
Come on, you guys. Chime in. Talk with us. We want you to talk. We're gonna wait a few minutes. Well, you know what you think? Is happiness more important to you
than contentment?
No, we ain't
or just in general. Is happiness? I do think happiness is important
to you,
and it is. Yes, because I want to be satisfied. I want to be.
Watch it now. Watch it.
Okay. in everything, in all my goals and my aspirations. Yes, I want to enjoy that moment and smile, as the definition says.
Yeah.
Be like, wow, I did this and this is how I did it.
Yeah.
And take joy in that and enjoy the victory. Yes, I do want to be happy, and I do think happiness is important to me. What about you?
I of course, I want to be happy in every day of my life. I would love to. I want to be able to smile and feel and experience that emotion of happiness.
Right.
Yes.
Like accomplished, right?
Yeah. And even outside of, maybe having some, some issues, some life issues, some challenges, I still want to be happy. I still want to be able to say, you know what, this part of my life, I am
progressing happy. Or some type of movement.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. Also, Jackie. Hey, Jackie.
Hey, girl.
Happiness is one of the primary. Yes. Unhappiness can lead to depression.
It sure can.
That's what we just said, Jackie.
Sure
Thank
can.
you for commenting on
So the answer to our question is happiness the most important thing to achieve in life? It solely depends on that individual and their personal goals for themselves. So happiness may not be important to some individuals.
No, it might not.
And
why you say that?
Because I'm like, them individuals may just be, what's a better word for it? Because it's
some people
never
satisfied. Yeah, some people are never satisfied no matter what happens.
And hard on themselves.
And they very hard and critical on themselves. Yes.
I don't think.
And then some people are like that because they got external forces making them feel like that.
This is true. Yeah,
so I think it kind of depends on the person.
It does.
And what's going on around them, even though you want to be in a situation where you don't want external forces manipulating your emotions. But some people do, live like that, and some people do operate like that.
Yeah.
Well, that's troubling.
It is.
Yeah. But that's what we're talking about.
Is a place we want to reach.
What is it?
Perfection. But
yeah, we want to be perfect.
We just want to try daily. Try. I don't think. Okay. Let's go on.
She goes on the tangent.
I'm just saying, which is better?
Okay, now this is the good part.
It's the good stuff.
Which is better?
Being content or happy?
No.
Which is better?
Which is better? Anybody? Happiness in all areas of my life. If I am not happy, it is time for a change. It can be a career, relationship, friendship, church, etc. Yes. Yes.
Good.
Yes.
Good comment.
Good comment, Jackie. Good comment. Thank you. So I believe the same thing. So where you get this? Okay.
We got a little mosquito in here. We're going to get it.
That's not a mosquito. That's a net. Okay, so we asking the question, which is better, being content or happy?
Yes.
Can somebody tell us real quick, what's more important to you, being content or happy? Which is better? We're going to get into the meat to see. This next part's going to be so juicy.
What I answered the last one. Which one is better for you? You didn't answer.
I'd rather be content.
Okay.
And I'm not going to tell you why right now, because then I'll give you that. Then you're going to really understand the answer. We're going to talk about that more. But I'd rather
help you create this.
Oh, that's right. See, usually you don't have no notes, but you did notes this time. See.
Okay. I'll take that rather than her hitting me this time. Y'all.
I'm not going to hit you with the
Lord,
paper. I'm not going to
let us stay focused.
I'm not going to hit your paper. Okay. Jackie said, wait. Oh, Jackie said happy. Happiness is needed in order to obtain contentment.
Come on, Jackie.
Come on, Jackie. She put a little twist.
A little
twist on there. Okay, so let's read what we did. We always do research.
Yeah.
Our opinions mean a lot. And your opinions mean a whole lot, because we wouldn't be able to do the show without you.
Yeah.
But we want to always read what we research. So this is what we found out. Contentment. Listen now. This is very good and very important.
Don't preach it, just read.
Why is she always talking about this? Anyway, contentment is a level deeper than happiness.
Let that settle there.
Let that marinate.
Get your water, or it's too hot for tea.
Let that marinate on that. Let me read that again. Contentment is a level deeper than happiness. So this is the reason why. Contentment means that you are authentically happy and grateful and appreciative of all the things you already have. It means that whether you achieving all the things that you desire and want, you are happy, joyous, appreciative of the state that you're in, and not so much in the state you expect to become.
That's deep. That's deep.
Ooh,
that's deep right there.
Jackie said, oh wow. Yeah, see that deep?
That's deep. That's deep.
Contentment is a deeper level than happiness.
Because Because you know what? I think it's very important to research words, right?
Yes.
And I've been learning that as we've been doing this show, because we like to give you definitions. Because when you think of contentment, or when contentment is being taught, it's a place that you really don't want to stay too long, right?
Yes.
Because they want you to progress and move.
Yes.
But this gives a different definition.
This is really good.
This is another.
Jackie said, "I agree. That is deep. Yeah,
yes.
That is really deep, Jack. Yes. So again, contentment, and so also contentment is a lifestyle. You make a decision to be content. Because when you happy, it's an emotion. It flips on, it flips off.
Yes.
So let's talk about why it's important to be content.
Wait. And you said happiness is temporary.
It's temporary.
It don't last long.
It don't.
Right?
It's an emotion.
It goes and it comes with things, accomplishments, successes. Happiness is a feeling.
But contentment is a choice to be satisfied
where you are,
regardless
of
where you want to go.
That's good.
Regardless of being there yet, you content.
That's good.
And that makes you not greedy, not unsatisfied, envious, prideful. Because you're going to get there eventually.
You are.
Because you're content. Come on now, see.
That's good.
I ain't trying to preach.
We just need a little organ.
Yeah.
I'm joking, y'all.
Okay.
So why?
Jackie said true. Hey, Clinton. How you doing?
You got viewers. Don't
I got friends.
My friends outside.
I got real friends. Thank you, friends. Okay, so why is it important to be content? Let's talk about that. This is good. So we talked about why it is important and why you think it's important to be happy. So let's talk about why is it important to be content?
Yes, it is important to get to a place of contentment. Otherwise, you'll be looking for the next thing to make you happy. Wow.
See, y'all were ready for that.
That's good.
Yes. Because remember, happiness is a feeling.
Yes.
Contentment is a choice.
You will never get everything you want in life.
Nope.
It's positive to have goals. You never want to sit believing that you don't have time. That you don't have to do anything to get what you need and want. But if you don't, it will determine whether you are happy or not. So yes, it is important to get to a place of contentment. Otherwise, you'll be looking for the next thing to make you happy. So you'll always be searching, right? You're never okay with something. You're never satisfied. You always want to look what's better, or even if you accomplish a goal or reach some place in your life, you're always looking for the next.
Always looking for the
because
next.
that happiness didn't last that long, right?
Correct.
After you did it, it's gone. That
Correct.
feeling is turned right on off, right?
So let's talk about this. What was the most recent thing that made you happy? Oh, you got a friend.
She tried it. Hey, Tamika. I was waiting for somebody to join my live. What was the most recent thing that made me happy?
Yes.
Wow, the most recent thing. Well, she said it already. When I got my car, that was a happy moment.
So how did you feel when you first got it?
I was like, "You did that, girl." You did that. And then I had to give a shout out to God because God did that thing. Because she is beautiful, right? So I was happy.
So are you still feeling that same like?
See, I'm different, so you can't ask me that. I do. I'm the type of person, I'm forever happy and grateful for whatever I get. I'm being so serious. So every time I get in that car, I said, thank you, God. I do. Every time I walk in my house that God blessed me with, I say, thank you, Jesus. I'm a little different.
Thank you.
So you can't ask me
that. Well, I just want you to know that I'm just happy. I'm happy every day. Because I'm just grateful to be alive and be on this side of the earth.
That's your answer.
Yeah, I'm just happy every day.
Yes. Give me another answer. What is something you made you happy?
I'm so happy that you got your car and I get to ride in it. Yeah. I was happy for you.
Okay.
All right.
Yes. Okay, so we moving right along, right?
Yeah, so we talked about what it was to be happy. Why is it important to be happy? And the definition of happy. And we talked about what the definition of content was. Why is it important to be content? And how is contentment different from happiness?
Yes.
Now we're going to talk.
Wait. But let's take a moment though, because now I know we all said that we desire happiness, right? But now that we learned what contentment truly means, and happiness is just a feeling.
It's a feeling.
That it doesn't have an expiration date on it. It's a little short, right? But contentment is a lifestyle, as she states. It's a daily thing.
Yeah.
Which one now do you want to strive for? Happiness or contentment? Or both?
Or both.
You got all the people on your lap.
Come on, Clinton. Chime in. Come on, Jackie. Say something. Y'all some very wise individuals. Come on. Let us know what you think.
Well, I'll answer. I want to strive for contentment. But also, I want to apply that happiness, though. Right? I don't want to... I want to be content, but I definitely want to take that moment and be like, thank you.
Yes.
Be thankful, right?
Grateful.
Yes. Thankful, grateful.
Oh, Clinton said contentment. All right, Clinton. Come on, Clinton. Contentment. That's good. Anybody else? Yeah. Okay. Well, I'm going to say I want to try to be content too. Because happiness is an emotion, and I do have very often and almost every day in my life experience being happy. But I want to learn and be more strategic in making sure that I make a choice to be content.
That's good.
Yeah. We all can strive to make some changes in our life, because that's what this show is about. Making some changes.
Change of heart, right?
Yeah.
So,
Jackie said something. She said both. She agreed. She kind of thinks like you. After hearing the definition, I still need happiness to move me to contentment.
That's
okay.
Good. That's
okay.
Good.
Thanks, Jackie.
That's
good comment. Okay, so what are we gonna do next?
So, since we now kind of shifted our mindset to contentment, that's what we desire, we're gonna give you 7 simple things,
just little tips
on how to be content, right?
Yeah, how to move in that direction.
Absolutely. Okay. So 1, which is really, really good, stop trying to be like everyone else.
Very good suggestion.
That's how you
Very
can be
good
content.
suggestion. Yeah. And sometimes it's not trying to be like someone is on this humongous degree, but sometimes you can be challenged by what maybe somebody says, or maybe by what somebody might do. You know, you don't want those things to bring you off track. You want to stay focused.
And this, because sometimes we can't get focused or get on track if we don't know our true self, right?
Right.
Or know what we possess.
That's right. Well, know what you're capable of.
Exactly.
Is that what you're saying?
Like, because I don't want to do gift calling. You know, we want to reach everybody. We don't want to just focus on. Right. So, take time to know who you are and what great qualities you have, what some things you want to do, what skills you have, and work towards that. Then you can stop comparing and or trying to be like someone else. You'll have a better focus. And you can stay on your track rather than looking on someone else's, right?
That is so wonderful. I like that. That's really good, Miss Can.
Okay,
so next one is work on being grateful. Now, I have a technique that I use in being grateful. Grateful is just being thankful. Whenever you kind of sit back and you really actually look at the things you have and then figure out how you got them.
Absolutely.
Who gave them to you?
The process of giving.
Come on, the process.
You be grateful and thankful.
Oh, you'll be grateful.
Yes.
And you'll be really thankful. So, real simple step. Stop looking at the things and that you have them, but go far beyond the things. How did you get it? What kind of issues did you have to go through getting it? And you knew it didn't have anything to do with you, but it was a greater force behind making it happen.
That's good.
That makes you grateful because you know you couldn't have done it by yourself alone.
That's good. And then look at the fact that others may not have or accomplish the things that you have.
Yes.
So that's another thing to be grateful. Look at the age. Some of us are young, accomplishing great things. Some of them are older, and some older people have not accomplished the great things that they have. So try to look at those defining things, and that will bring forth gratefulness, right?
Clinton says waking up, waking up knowing I can choose whatever direction I want my life to go in. That makes me happy. Yes, I agree, Clinton. I think us older individuals, that's how we think.
That's good.
Yeah. Okay, you want to talk about the other one?
Sure. The third thing, understand that getting more will not make you more happy.
It won't.
That's good.
Yeah.
It may not. I don't think it's gonna make you more. It's gonna make you more tired, right? And more things
exhausted,
to do,
right?
More duties and stuff to do. More research you probably got to do, right? More footwork and all that, and more thinking.
Yeah,
but it may not bring that much happiness. Well, it say it won't bring happiness.
Because the more things you get, the more work you got to do to keep it. This is true. And maintain it.
Yeah. And
sometimes you get tired.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Some of us have a lot on our plate right now, right?
Right. Because so the more, for a prime example, more people think the more money you're going to get, the happier you're going to be.
This is true.
But it's not going to bring you happiness. Because
there's more duties you got to do.
More people you got to fight off.
Listen.
Because you got, everybody's coming, knocking at your door. You get more friends when you get more money.
Help us, love.
Help us. Okay. What's the next thing?
Appreciate the small things.
That's what I was just about to say.
That's really, really good.
Yeah.
So appreciate the beginning.
Appreciate this water in this glass.
Whatever the beginning is. Appreciate the second step, the third step, the fourth step. Appreciate the end, and then go back once you accomplish it and reach it, and go back to appreciate the beginning.
Yes.
So yes,
appreciate the small things in life, and that will help you to humble yourself.
Absolutely.
And to be grateful and stuff like that.
Like what you did give that little basic when she said waking up in the morning, but that is a thing to be grateful for, because some of us take it for granted,
especially what we've been through COVID-19.
Waking, because this is true. We glad to be in the number, so we thank you for the small things. This is true. The next thing, number 5, stay positive.
Stay positive, people.
Yes, limit your space.
Yes,
or stay away from people that are greedy, prideful, and selfish,
and bringing bad energy.
Yes. And negative Nancy's, right?
Those
are the type of people that make you pile stuff on your plate, because they try to make you feel whatever you're doing is minute, right?
Yes.
But they not doing nothing.
They not doing nothing.
Clear them out your little circle and stay positive.
Stay positive.
We need more positivity.
More positivity. Yes.
Stay positive.
Stay positive, people. I like that.
Stay on top of your goals.
Just accomplishing your goals.
Now, you know me. Some people may not know. So write your goals down, right? Then you can stay on top of them. And then I always learned that start small. Don't go too big. Don't start with want to be a millionaire. That should not be your first goal. Let's be realistic. So first should be your plan, right? So write out your goals.
Yes.
And then, challenge yourself. Like maybe a 3-month goal, a 6-month goal, a year goal. And then go back and revisit that.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
They keep us moving and striving to do and be our best, right? Because I have written goals and went back and said, you don't want to do that no more.
Yes.
So you have to go back and, make some corrections and some adjustments, and then make some new ones and accomplish those, right?
Yes, yes.
There's nothing more satisfying than personal improvements and achievements. And I totally agree with that.
Yes. Nothing more pleasurable.
Yes.
So, hey, Miss Parks. We got Kita Parks. She said, girl, amen. She said, Jackie said short-term goals, then move to long-term goals.
Yes. Yes.
You wanna do more. Your short-term goals are more realistic, and it helps you reach your long-term goals.
Absolutely.
I would, as a goal setter, and I take notes and keep journals all the time. You must, in order for you to have a focus or have a way to get to your goal, or you need to write them down. You need to write. It's more like processing in your mind how you're going to get there. And then as you go from day to day working towards your goal, you look at your journal of all your goals and you say, oh man, I did this. I accomplished this. I'm almost here. That brings you happiness because you can see a sense of achievement.
This is true. And new age people, you might put it in your phone, right? In your notes.
Oh.
That's what I do. Right?
Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
And or they have this thing, the vision board stuff that's really, really popular now. We just did one. We just did
a vision
and
board.
We didn't put a year on there though.
We
why?
sure did.
Because why limit yourself?
Why limit yourself?
I don't have to finish stuff in a year. No. I don't put a year. We didn't put a year on there. We just have our goals listed.
Just gotta go set.
And we're gonna work on it.
We're gonna work on it.
Yep. Day. So
you do
I really like the end. It says there's nothing more satisfying than personal improvements and achievements.
Nothing
so
more
while you're writing your goals, while you're staying on track, while you're staying focused, don't forget to take a moment and enjoy those small and those big wins, right?
Yeah.
Before you try to make some more
small
goals.
Big wins.
So do something for yourself, you know, post it so we can all say congratulations, like brag about it, because those things are amazing. Anytime you set a goal and you work towards it and you take your time and you do it effectively, that's something to be celebrated, right? Mm-hmm. So good job.
Good job.
You want to do the last one?
Yes. The last one. Now, all of these are tips on how to move towards contentment, how to get there. Forget about the things you can't do anything about. Control the things that you can and leave the rest up to God or whomever. I got a little spiritual. But listen, excuse me. But I had to do that because we are creatures of nature. We always trying to control everything externally when actually you only have control over yourself. Right? Yes. So start controlling the things that you have control over, which is you. And then let the greater power that be, which in my opinion is God. But whoever you want to pick, I ain't judging. Do you. But I'm just saying, just let whatever control the external forces.
Yes.
And that will help you to move towards contentment.
Yes.
I think that was really
control
good.
yourself.
Control yourself. Control your own thoughts. Control your heart.
Yes.
Control your emotions.
Yes.
And it'll help you move to contentment. And let God or Buddha or your whatever control everything else.
That's good.
Yes.
That's good. So we learned, stop trying to be like everyone else.
Clint said that's a good one.
Work on being grateful. Yeah. Understand that getting more will not make you happy. Yeah. Appreciate the small things. Stay positive. Stay away from the negative Nancy's. Prideful.
Yes.
Greedy individuals. Stay on top of your goals. Write your goals. Know your goals. Cite your goals. And stay on top of them.
I forgot about citing your goals.
You do. And then forget about those things that you cannot control. Wake up every day and say you're going to control yourself. As she stated, you're going to control your mind, your heart, your whole being, your emotions, and that emotion thing. Lord, sometimes it's all just being quiet, right? That's controlling yourself. Just be quiet and just let people do what they're going to do.
Hey, Miss Darlene.
Those are amazing things.
Yes. So we hope that we help with that tonight.
Yes, I learned something.
I learn something every time I'm on the show with you, Miss Ken.
Thank you. So I definitely learned something, that it's okay to be content. You need to strive to be content. It's a lifestyle. It's something that you need to strive to be.
Yes. And happiness is just as important to a lot of people. But it is a feeling, and it turns on and turns off.
And if you can keep it on every day, you are bad.
You are bad.
If it don't never turn on, you good.
You good.
So we're done with that.
Yes.
Do anyone have any comments? Want to chime in before we go to our Black business?
Yes. Anybody have any comments? Anything they want to say? I believe that was a very good topic.
It was.
So let's finish. Hurry up. Let's answer the question. Does contentment bring happiness?
Does it? Do contentment bring happiness, you guys?
Clint said, excellent topic of discussion. Clinton,
Thank you.
So answer the question, do contentment brings happiness? Because that was the title of our discussion.
Brings true
Happiness. I say no.
I say no as well. Because going back on the definition of
Clinton
contentment.
says yes. Okay, Clinton.
It's your world.
It's your world.
But going back to the definition, contentment stated that you're happy.
Oh, you know what?
Are.
But it could. When I think about it, contentment can bring happy.
Where you are. Okay, I'll take it back. I'll take it back. What? And then we also said
Elizabeth says no.
It also said too that it depends upon the individual. It
right.
said that.
It do.
Because some people can't, because the definition of contentment stated that you're okay. Well, you're okay with where you are.
Right.
And you're okay with
Jackie says
where you're
no.
going. So it's up to you.
Your setting.
It's up to you.
Elizabeth said your setting. Yes, we did say that your contentment, it depends on the individual and where they're
their
at.
goals and such.
Yeah. So everybody has their own opinion, which is wonderful. This is wonderful.
That's okay.
I again, I'm happy. I try to be happy every day that I get up. But I think making a choice every day to be contentment is something that I strive to do every day as well.
Yes. So I'm gonna stick with my yes, because as I'm being happy where I am, I'm happy and I'm content. I'm not where I want to be, but however, I'm grateful and I'm thankful, and I will continue to work on my goals to get to wherever I want to be.
Yes.
And I will remain contentment. But I'm going to work on making contentment a lifestyle.
I like that. Yes, contentment. So we're to our business portion, our Black excellence.
It's real small.
It's real.
It's a little minute. My question was, y'all know, always got fun. Is Amazon owned by our brown people? I know it's different sellers. I'm just going to assume that I order from some brown folks because I've been on Amazon.
She got a few packages over here now.
Walmart? I'm pretty sure Walmart is
right, because we've been bad. Amazon and Walmart.
Who that? I've been cutting up.
Oh, Elizabeth's humility is also a choice.
Mm-hmm.
It is.
That is true. That is
Thank
true.
Thank you. But
we do have some awesome people on our thing. So, like, I know Tamika Green. I be seeing your post, baby, of your food. So she's a caterer.
Oh.
We have Jackie Jakes. Jackie has Tupperware. She's doing her thing with that. You can go visit her page. You have anyone off your page that do some great things?
No. Jackie, tag in your information or link to your page for your Tupperware parties that you be having. I don't see anyone else that.
But we do want to request you guys post your things.
Yeah.
Under our videos, and we don't mind. We want to buy,
and we want to support you.
Right? We want to do our Black excellence every show. So if it's nothing that we can get, because I know some of my people are out of town, then I don't mind sending something to a Cash App or something just to sow. That is our goal. Yeah, we want to sow into Black excellence. All right. Yeah. So take your time and post those things. I'm done.
So we're at the end of our show almost. So, time for our change of heart moment. Something really simple. So look, your life will be better and less strenuous if you work on being content. Mm-hmm. This is just my opinion. Mm-hmm. No one can force you into being content. It is a choice. Mm-hmm. Have a change of heart. Your life will be better.
That's good.
So I want you to know that you can contact us on our email with any suggestions or ideas, and our email address is changeofheart100@gmail.com. And you can post your comments, any topic suggestions you would be glad for us to talk about. Please send in your comments and your topic suggestions. Nothing is off the table with Change Your Heart.
We talk about it.
Yeah, we talk about anything, everything. Okay, so send them in. Nothing is off the table at the Tea and Can Show. Until next time.
Yes. So be blessed, live, thrive, and have a change of heart.
Have a change of heart.
So we love you guys.
Love you.
Thank you for being a part. Thank you for your comments. Thank you just for hopping on with us.
Thank you.
It's still beautiful outside. Enjoy your Saturday.
Yes.
And be blessed, live, thrive, and have a change of heart.
Have a change of heart.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.
I always don't be ready.
But that's
when
okay.
It's time to go. But that's all right. Bye, y'all.
Bye.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Do you wanna change? You can't stay the same. You can't stay the same. No, you can't stay the same. What's really in your heart? Let's talk about change. You can't stay the same. No, you can't stay the same. Tea with tea in hand. Let us take you by the hand. Conversation, healing. Let's have a change of heart. Let's talk about change. Yeah, let's talk about change. You won't be the same.